సో వెల్కమ్ టు చిన్ను మ్యాథ్స్ ట్యూటోరియల్. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ అందరికీ కూడా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. సో రీసెంట్గా చేసినటువంటి వీడియో మీ సపోర్ట్ వల్ల చాలా వైరల్ అయింది. సో ఛానల్ కూడా మంచి ప్రమోట్ అయింది. సో ఛానల్ కూడా మంచి రెస్పాన్స్ వచ్చింది. సో మీ యొక్క సపోర్ట్ అనేది ఈ ఛానల్కి ఈ విధంగానే ఉండాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. వన్స్ అగైన్ వెరీ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఆల్. సో విషయంలోకి వస్తే ఇంటర్మీడియట్ వాళ్ళకు ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళకు మార్నింగ్ టైంలోను, సెకండ్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళకి ఈవినింగ్ టైంలోను వీడియోస్ అప్లోడ్ చేయబడతాయి. నెక్స్ట్ 1 వీక్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ కానీ సెకండ్ ఇయర్ కానీ సో 1 వీక్ మ్యాథ్స్ ఏ క్లాసెస్, ఆ నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ మ్యాథ్స్ బి క్లాసెస్ డీల్ చేయబడతాయి. సో కంప్లీట్గా 1 వీక్ మ్యాథ్స్ ఏ క్లాసెస్, ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ఆ నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ వచ్చేసి మీకు 1 వీక్ కంప్లీట్గా మ్యాథ్స్ బి క్లాసెస్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఈ విధంగా ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ వీక్స్లోకి మనము క్లాసెస్ అప్లోడ్ చేస్తాము. నెక్స్ట్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అండ్ తెలంగాణలో ఈ కోవిడ్ కారణంగా మనకు 30% సిలబస్ అనేది డిలీట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. సో ఈ సిలబస్ చూస్తే సో మనకి ఏపీలోను తెలంగాణలోను కొద్దిగా వేరియేషన్ ఉంది. కనుక నేను ప్రతి టాపిక్ స్టార్ట్ చేసే ముందే మీకు క్లియర్గా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్తాను. సో కామన్గా ఉన్న టాపిక్స్ ఫస్ట్ డీల్ చేస్తాను. ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అండ్ తెలంగాణలో ఉన్న కామన్ టాపిక్స్ ఫస్ట్ డీల్ చేస్తాను. ఆ తర్వాత సో వేరియేషన్ ఉన్న టాపిక్స్ ఫస్టే చెప్తాను నేను. సో ఇది ఏపీకి సంబంధించిన వాళ్ళు ఉంటే ఏపీకి సంబంధించిన స్టూడెంట్స్ చూడండి, తెలంగాణకు సంబంధించిన టాపిక్స్ చెప్పినప్పుడు తెలంగాణకు సంబంధించిన స్టూడెంట్స్ చూడండి. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ అయితే కామన్ సిలబస్ను ఫస్ట్ మనం డీల్ చేద్దాం, ఓకేనా? సో ఈ వీడియో చూసే కన్నా ముందు మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకుంటేనే మీకు వీడియోస్ అనేది నోటిఫికేషన్ రూపంలో మీకు వస్తుంటాయి. నేను ఎప్పుడు వీడియో పెట్టినా మీకు మెసేజ్ రూపంలో వస్తుంది. ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసి పక్కనే ఉన్న బెల్ సింబల్ను ప్రెస్ చేయండి. మీకు 3 ఆప్షన్స్ వస్తాయి, అందులో ఆల్ అనే ఆప్షన్ను సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి. వీడియో చూసే కన్నా ముందు లైక్ బటన్ను క్లిక్ చేయండి. అదేవిధంగా వీడియోను మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరూ కూడా షేర్ చేసి ఛానల్కు సపోర్ట్ చేయండి. సో ఈ క్లాసెస్కి సంబంధించినటువంటి చిన్ను మ్యాథ్స్ ట్యూటోరియల్ ఫ్రీ క్లాసెస్ ఫర్ తెలంగాణ అండ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. సో దీన్ని అందరికీ కూడా తెలిసే విధంగా షేర్ చేసి మన ఛానల్కు సపోర్ట్ చేయండి. సో వన్స్ అగైన్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఆల్ మై వెల్ విషర్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. సో వెల్కమ్ టు చిన్ను మ్యాథ్స్ ట్యూటోరియల్. టుడే ఇన్ దిస్ సెక్షన్ వీ డిస్కస్ సో mathematics B paper, okay, 1B. The topic of this section is locus. The weightage of marks is 4 marks. It is a common syllabus for Telangana and AP state. Okay, so first we discuss the concept of the locus. See here, what is the definition of locus? The set of all points satisfying to the given consistent geometrical condition is known as locus. So that means see, take one example. What is saying? The set of all points are satisfying to the given condition, then the set of points are called that locus. Let's take this example 1. See here, I will take the constant point in a plane that is equal to C. Next, if you take the moving point that is equal to P is a moving point, but the given condition is the always the distance of CP equal to 5 units. What is the condition? The condition of CP equal to 5 units. So that means the moving point is always at a distance of 5 units from the constant point. So that means this distance is always how many units? 5 units. Suppose if you take this is the point P1, the point 1 moving to point P2. P2 is also satisfying to the same condition. So that means the P2 is at a distance of 5 units from the constant point. So that means it will be also satisfying to the same condition. CP2 equal to 5 units. Let's move on to the P3. Okay, it will be also satisfying to the same condition, that is equal to 5 units. Similarly, P4 and P5, P6, P7. These are all are points satisfying to the given condition, that is equal to CP equal to 5 units. So that means all the points should be satisfying to the given condition. That means all the points at a distance of 5 units from the constant point. Okay, so then joining the all moving points, what will get? Joining the all moving points, you will get one curve. The name of the curve is circle. The name of the curve equal to circle. So then here the locus equal to the circle. the locus equal to the circle. See here, once again, given C is the constant point, P is a moving point, given condition the Cp equal to 5 units. P is a moving point. I will take point P1, P2, P3 up to P7. All the points at a distance of 5 units from the constant points. So that means indirectly all the set of all the points is satisfying to the given condition. So that is why this is known as a locus. The set of all points are called that locus. So here you can joining the all moving points, you will get one curve. The name of the curve is a circle. So then locus equal to circle. It is an example for definition of locus. Take the example 2. So I will take point A and point B are 2 points. You can joining them, you will get one line segment. Okay, given one condition, suppose P is the moving point. The given condition is P is always equidistant from the point A and point B. The P point is equidistant from the point A and point B. So that means indirectly what is the given condition is? Given condition is PA equal to PB. Equidistance is nothing but PA equal to PB. Suppose I will take point here, that is equal to P2, then P3, P4, P5 up to P6. All the points P1, P2 up to dash P6, these are all points are equidistant from the point A and point B. So that means given the all points satisfying to the given condition, so then you can joining them all the moving points, you will get one line. It makes an angle of 90 degrees to the line AB. So then the name of the line is perpendicular bisector. The name of the line is perpendicular bisector. Then it is called as locus. Why? Because all the points should be satisfying to the given condition. So then the set of all points are called that locus. This is the example 1. This is the example 2. So let's discuss the next one, equation of locus. So what is the equation of locus? Means equation of locus of a point is an algebraic equation. So that means equation of locus is nothing but it is algebraic equation in terms of x and y. This algebraic equation is satisfying to the point p x comma y on the locus alone. Okay, see here the steps for solving the equation of the locus. How we can solve the equation of the locus? By using these 4 steps. What is the step 1? Consider a point p x comma y on the locus. So see here on the locus I have so many points. So you can take only one point, that is equal to p x comma y. Let's consider a point p x comma y on the locus. It is a common step for the all problems. Okay. Next, what is the step 2? Write the given condition in terms of an equation and in symbols. Let's see, we discuss example 1. What is our example 1 is it is the constant point, it is the moving point P1, P2, P3 or P4 or P5. Clear? Okay. See here, what is our condition is here? Cp equal to 5 units. Consider a point p x comma y on the locus. See here how many points are there? 5 points. So in that 5 points we have to take any one point. So that is equal to p x comma y. Next, write the given condition. What is our given condition? P is at a distance of 5 units from the constant point. It is a given condition. This given condition we can write in terms of an equation and in symbols. So that is why I can write Cp equal to 5. Cp equal to 5. Next one, applying the proper formula in coordinate geometry and translate the condition into an algebraic equation. See here, what is the condition? Cp equal to 5. This condition we can translate into the algebraic form by using the proper formula in coordinate geometry. See here, what is the proper formula for coordinate geometry of Cp? Cp is nothing but distance between point P to point C. So what is the formula? we can write the proper formula root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square equal to 5 units. So that is the proper formula. The given condition translate into the algebraic equation. Okay, next step 4, simplify the equation. So after that we can simplify the equation, and so that it is free from the radicals. What is meaning of free from the radicals means after the simplification you will get the equation, final solution. In that final solution you cannot write the square root value, so that is called that free from the radicals. So by using these 4 steps we can solving the equation of the locus. Okay, it is the concept. What is our concept? Definition of locus. So I am explaining example 1 and example 2, and equation of locus, steps for solving the equation of locus. These are the concept of the first topic, locus. So let's move on to the exercise problems. Okay, let's continue. See here the important formulas for the topic of locus. See here the throughout topic we can using these 2 formulas. What is the first formula? The distance between the 2 points, that is px1 y1 and qx2 y2, is pq equal to the distance of 2 points pq equal to the square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, or pq square equal to it is pq value. Pq means you can write square root value. Pq square means here you cannot write the square root value. So then x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. It is the formula for distance between the 2 points. Okay, right. Next, one more principle. The area of the triangle with vertices a x1 y1, b x2 y2 and c x3 y3 then is given by the area of the triangle delta equal to half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1. Next plus x3 into y1 minus y2. This is the formula. The area of the triangle with vertices a x1 y1, b x2 y2 and c x3 y3 is given by the delta equal to area of the triangle delta equal to half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. These 2 principles are very important for the first topic, locus. Okay, next see here the exercise 1a. The first problem is find the equation of the locus of a point which is at a distance of 5 units from the point A 4 comma minus 3. So let's see, we can observe the what is the given condition is at a distance of 5 units from the point A. Which point? The locus of a point P. So here I will take always the moving point P is x comma y. Clearly given that according to the problem the point P is at a distance of how many units? 5 units from the point A. A equal to 4 comma minus 3. Clearly given that the distance is how many units? 5 units. So then you can solve the first question. So let Px comma y be a point on the locus. It is the common step for all problems. Okay, let Px comma y be a point on the locus. Next, given points. What are the given points? So let's write the given points. What are the points is first point P is always x comma y. The point A equal to given that 4 comma minus 3. Next, given condition. Given condition. What is the given condition is the distance of PA equal to how many units? 5 units. This is the given condition. So in our step 4, what is the step 4 equal to? Finally we can solve the by the simplification of the equation. So finally you have to write free from the radicals. So that is why directly here you can squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides means you have to eliminate the square root value. So then PA square equal to 5 square. Then what is the PA square? Is nothing but distance between the point P and point A. Okay, take these 2 points, point P and point A equal to, how to write the distance between the 2 points equal to? See, let's see here. For example, the distance of 1, 2 and 3, 4 given the point A and point B. See here some examples before solving this question. See here, what is the point A equal to 1, 2, point B equal to 3, 4. The distance of AB equal to, this point is taken as x1, y1, this point is taken as x2, y2. What is the distance between the 2 points? Is root of x1 minus x2 whole square, 1 minus 3 whole square, plus y1 minus y2 whole square, 2 minus 4 whole square. So finally you can write AB equal to square root of minus 2 whole square means 4, plus again minus 2 whole square means 4. 4 plus 4 equal to root 8. Clear? So it is a lengthy process. So how can solve the distance between the 2 points? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 2 points. Just simply subtract the first 2 coordinates and subtract the second 2 coordinates. See here, 1 minus 3 means minus 2 whole square, plus 2 minus 4 means minus 2 whole square. Again you have to write square root. What will get? Square root of 8. This is the simplest solution. See here, suppose given the point P equal to x, y, the point A equal to 1, 2, the distance of PA square. PA square means we cannot write the square root value in right side. Okay. See here, just subtract these 2, x minus 1 whole square, plus subtract these 2, y minus 2 whole square. Clear? According to this concept, directly you have to write PA square means for these 2 points, subtract the first 2 and subtract the second coordinates. So then x minus 4 whole square plus y minus of minus plus 3 whole square equal to 5 square means 25. 5 square equal to 25. Right. It is in the form of a minus b whole square. Write the expansion of a minus b whole square and write the expansion of a plus b whole square. A minus b whole square. See here, x minus 4 whole square plus y minus of minus equal to plus 3 whole square equal to 5 square means 25. It is in the form of a minus b. Write the a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus of 2ab. It is the expansion of a plus b whole square. A square y square b square equal to 9. 2ab means 2 into 3 into y, that is equal to 6y equal to 25. So write one order. First write the x square terms, after that y square, after that x, after that y. See here, the constant value is 16 plus 9, 25. In left side plus 25, in right side also plus 25. Equal terms and both side gets cancelled. Finally you have to write x square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y equal to 0. We can observe the final solution. In that solution there is no square root value. So that is the fourth step. What is our fourth step? Write the final solution free from the radicals. It is a free from the radicals. So that is why required equation of the locus is this one. Clear? Next, second question. Find the equation of the locus of a point which is equidistant from the points A minus 3, 2 and B 0, 4. See here given condition is equidistance. What is the condition is the point P is equidistance from the point A and point B. So here suppose I will take the point P x comma y. According to the problem given that it is the point A and it is the point P. What is the point A equal to minus 3 comma 2, point B equal to 0 comma 4. 0 comma 4. Let's see. Given that P is equidistance, that means the distance of PA equal to the distance of PB. These both are equal. The distance of PA is equivalent to the distance of PB. That means indirectly P is equidistance from the point A and point B, which is the given condition. So take the solution. Let common step, let Px comma y be a point on the locus, be a point on the locus. Next, given points, what are the given points? The point P equal to x comma y and point A equal to minus 3 comma 2 and point B equal to 0 comma 4. These are the given points. Next, given condition. Given condition. What is the given condition? The given condition is equidistance condition. Equidistance condition is nothing but PA equal to PB. Then PA equal to PB. Then squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. What will get? PA whole square equal to PB whole square. The distance of PA and the distance of PB. So what is the distance of PA? Take the point P and point A. Already we know that. How we can write PA value? So simply we can subtract the first coordinate, subtract the second coordinate. Okay. Next, PA square means x minus of minus 3, that is equal to plus 3. X plus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square. Y minus 2 whole square. It is equal to PB square. Take the point P and point B. For this two, x minus of 0 whole square plus y minus of 4 whole square. Y minus of 4 whole square. Just write a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square formulas. Let's see here. X plus 3 whole square means a square plus b square means 9 plus 2ab means 6x. A square plus b square plus 2ab. Similarly, write the principle of a minus b whole square plus y square plus 4 minus of 4y. A square plus b square minus of 2ab. It is equal to write x minus 0. X minus 0 is nothing but x whole square, that is equal to x square plus y minus 4 whole square equal to y square plus 16 minus of 8y. A square plus b square minus of 2ab. Then simplify. Equal terms on both sides, both are gets cancelled. X square, y square, y square. Clear. Next, what is the remaining elements? 6x minus of 4y. Constant values 9 plus 4, it is equal to plus 13, equal to 16 minus 8y. 16 minus 8y. In right side values, 6x minus 4y plus 13. See here, the left side values, the right side values can be written as in left side. The sign should be changed. Plus 16 can be written as here, that is equal to minus 16. Minus 8y can be written as here, that is equal to plus 8y equal to 0. Then simplify. First you can simplify x elements, that is only one x element, that is 6x. Next, minus 4y plus 8y, that is equal to plus 4y. Next, after that simplify the constant values. Plus 13 minus 16, that is equal to minus 3, equal to 0. It is our final solution. It is the required equation of the locus, that is. Let's start the next question, that is third one. Find the equation of the locus of a point P such that the distance of P from the origin, that means OP. Next is twice the distance of P from the point A. So twice means how many times? 2 times. So let's take the diagram. It is the given moving point px comma y. So it is the distance of OP, the point O equal to 0 comma 0. Given that the distance of P from the origin is twice the distance of P from the point A. So that means it is taken as point A 1 comma 2. Let's see, the distance of OP is equivalent to twice of distance of PA. So that means this both are equal, means this line is extended to how many times? Twice. That means 2 times. So that is why let Px comma y be a point on the locus. It is a common to all problems. Next, given points. What are the given points? That is Px comma y, okay, and the origin O 0 0 and point A equal to 1 comma 2. Given condition, it is important. Given condition, what is the given condition? Let's see. According to the problem, distance of OP, then the distance of OP is nothing but OP equivalent to distance of PA, but how many times you can multiply? Twice means 2 times, then 2 into PA. It is our given condition. The distance of OP is equivalent to the distance of PA, how many times? 2 times. Why? Because 2 times, twice the distance of P from the point A 1 comma 2. So then simplify, squaring on both sides, what will get? OP square equal to 2 square into PA square, okay. OP square equal to 2 square means 4 into PA square. Already we know that OP square means the distance between the point P and 0, distance between the point P and point A. Then you can substitute. So taken as these 2 points, write OP square value, x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. It is the value of OP square. It is equal to 4 into, after that 4 write the bracket value. Why? Because 4 is the common factor of PA square. P into A square, distance of these 2 points, x minus of 1 whole square plus y minus of 2 whole square. X minus 1 whole square plus y minus of 2 whole square. Then simplify. X minus 0 means x, that is equal to x square, plus y minus 0 means y square. It is equal to 4 into, write a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus of 2x. Then plus a minus b whole square, a square plus b square means 4 minus of 4y. Then bracket close. So then a square x square plus y square equal to, the bracket value is multiplied by 4. 4 into x square, 4x square plus 4 into 1 minus 4 into 2 8x plus 4y square, 4 into 4 16 minus 16y. Okay, these 2 elements can be written as here, their sign should be changed. So first of all write the right side values, 4x square plus 4 minus of 8x plus 4y square plus 16 minus 16y. These 2 elements write in right side, their sign should be changed. Minus of x square minus of y square equal to 0. Then simplify. 4x square minus x square equal to 3x square. After that y square elements, 4y square minus y square equal to plus 3y square. Then calculate the x terms. So how many x terms is? Only one, that is equal to 8x. Okay. After that y terms minus 16y. Then calculate the constant values, plus 4 plus 16, that is equal to plus 20 equal to 0. It is our final solution. It is the required equation of the locus.